something has happened since yesterday that changes everything. And if you want to know what I'm talking about and what this chart has to do with that here, this specific chart, then you should definitely stick around here. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, also activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these really important updates as I publish them. And of course, also if you want to make a lot of money, like the trade call that I gave yesterday, we smashed it absolutely. So let me show you what I found here today where we can make, again, potentially some money on. First of all, I want to start off with an article that I found on Cointelegraph. So, and here this article says K33 analysts expect institutional traders to take profit on the ETF approval. So that is nothing shocking to me. I would expect something like that, especially if we continue to rally into higher prices. I would expect that we would see a sell-off after the ETF approval, and then we actually continue to go higher from there. But that is not the really important headline here. The headline is Spot Bitcoin ETF nailed on for 2024. And K33 analysts are expecting the approval of a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund, the ETF, by January 10 appears to be set in stone, with a new spate of ETF updates only adding further to the likelihood of an approval. So, and that means we can be already to 99% to be sure that we will get a Bitcoin spot ETF in the next, 3 weeks. In the next 3 weeks, we will get a Bitcoin spot ETF, which is insane. We have waited so long for this, and now it's less than it's exactly 3 weeks, I think. 21 days? Yes. So exactly in less than 3 weeks, more or less, we will have a Bitcoin spot ETF. And I believe Bitcoin is gearing up for a massive move into the approval of the ETF. So now, when we are looking here at the 4-hourly chart, we see that we are back in our support range, which is fine. We got yesterday rejected from the potential W that we see here in red, from that neckline, which is also absolutely fine. I still believe that we will come back today and reclaim $43,000 and potentially go even higher than that by late today or potentially tomorrow. So we have to see how this is going to play out. But I firmly believe that we are going to hold the support range here, the lower end, at $42,580 for now. And if I would be looking for a long, I would take a long from here. And then the other level, if you want to be a little bit more safe, then wait for 43,181. I have given you that level many times. On the 4-hourly chart with the liquidations, if you're still in this trade, you're still in profit, so you can keep that trade. I would potentially just raise my stop loss, the entry level, if you haven't done that yet, so that your trade is absolutely risk-free. That would be the only thing that I would do here. Besides that, there's nothing much else to say when it comes to the trade itself. When we're looking here at short liquidation levels, we are seeing here it gets denser and denser again above the price action, which makes it also highly likely that we're going to see that pop to the upside. To the downside, there's not much liquidity right now available to grab just beneath us. Unless we want to move under $40,000, which I absolutely don't see happening right now with more and more ETF stuff lining up here. I definitely don't see that happening in the next 3 weeks, that we get something like this before the ETF approval for now. And that tells me also that the momentum and the direction of the price is to the upside here for the time being. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade anywhere, a trade on BYBIT, you still get $30,000 absolutely for free for using my link here. The same on BITGET. And if you need an exchange that has no KYC, then you can go to CoinW. You also get $5 absolutely for free just for signing up directly after you sign up. And if you want the highest bonus in the industry and to copy trade my trades, we actually had a successful trade today already, then go to FAIRDESK. Here is my link. Only with that link you will be able to copy trade me, so make sure that you use that link and claim your bonuses. When we're going here to the liquidation heat map, here we also see that we have one level just above us at $33,094 with almost $100 million in liquidations, and here also almost $100 million in liquidations at $43,775, which also tells me that it's more likely that we're going up and liquidate and take liquidity from these levels than here underneath, where we have like cheese holes here along the price action. So I just don't see that. So we might grab here $42,500 approximately, here the $67 million in long liquidations, but afterwards I would expect that we continue to move higher from here. So now let me actually show you what I have found in this chart here. So first of all, this here is right now our trading range on the lower time frames, on the 1 hourly chart, from 40,500 all the way up to 43,475. That is the trading range for now. And here the mid range is more or less $42,000. So if you're looking for a correction in Bitcoin to get a long entry, then here the middle line would be the perfect place to place some bits and to basically hope that you get filled there. If we see another small correction here to the downside, if you get lucky, you will get filled down here. So otherwise, to be super safe, here the top level needs to be broken. There would be the safest entry for a long, but I would front run this a little bit around this level here already. And because I believe if we get here again to $43,200, we're actually going to see a pop higher. So, and why do I believe that we are going higher from here? So first of all, if you pull the Fibonacci extension levels, what we can see here, something really important, is that we always failed, since we created here that yearly high, to reclaim the golden ratio, that we are just trading again beneath it at $43,023 all the way up to $43,170, which aligns more or less with $43,181, that level that I had told you many times about already. So now I believe once we are claiming here successfully this level and flip this into support, that we're going to see that pop here to the next golden ratio, to 47,741 to 47,595, the next golden pocket. And from there, I would expect a correction. So we can, of course, potentially see a wick through it, that we go a little bit higher, but I think the candle close will be slightly above it, within it, or slightly beneath it when we get up there. So I don't believe that we will get a candle close above that level. I just don't see that happening. So, and here again, if you're looking for a perfect long entry, the perfect long entry would be here in that golden zone with at least a 30-minute candle close. That's where I would enter a potential long position if you want to be really safe here. Just above $43,170 would be the perfect level to enter. Here on the daily chart, here's also still a level that I want to point out, and that is here this upward sloping dotted line that is giving us resistance right now at $43,125 approximately, and also here again the horizontal level of $43,200. Here the same thing. Once we are reclaiming that and turn this into support, we're going to see a move here to the upside to potentially $48,000. And something else that is telling me that we're getting this move rather sooner than later is that we have now also a bullish divergence here. So here along this line, this line, and here on the RSI creating lower lows. So once the RSI sees here a major pop to the upside, and also the price will do the same, then we know, okay, the bullish divergence is in process to playing out here. And then we also know definitely that we will get our target of $48,000. But we have here bullish divergence, and bullish divergences are most of the time continuations. So I expect definitely Bitcoin to pop here by today or tomorrow above $43,000 and staying there and not coming back again to the downside before we are hitting $48,000. Then here on the Bitcoin dominance, we see exactly what I expecting and what I was telling you yesterday, a rejection here to the downside. I would like that this continues while Bitcoin is going up, so that we have a small rotation and that we are coming quickly down here to 52%. But of course, that will only happen, in my opinion, after we hit $48,000 or $46,000. So that would be the perfect moment to see that rotation. Then the total market cap again is gaining here and running back into the altcoin season territory. That's also what I wanted to see here. If we can close that weekly candle as it is and pop with the next one to the upside, that would be the perfect outcome for me. I just don't want to see that we get too crazy rejected from here to the downside. So for now we are looking good here, and I expect also here continuation rather than a drop to the downside. Then a really quick outlook on Ethereum. Ethereum also, I might have to adjust here this downward sloping trend line a little bit. We are still beneath that resistance here, more or less, but Ethereum is testing and testing and testing, and I believe this, once this is going to pop here, we're gonna also see here a massive move to the upside, like a $100, $200 move in Ethereum. I definitely can imagine to see something like this if we are reclaiming here on the VPVR this volume traded area of $2,225 to $2,250 approximately, and flipping this into support, then we move here into higher levels. To the downside, I don't see much downside here for Ethereum right now. So can we go back down and test here these lows that we have here? Potentially yes, but they got already swept. And what I mean is here, this one got swept with this move here. With this move here. And this one got swept with this one here. So the lows are swept for liquidity. That also tells me that the next move should be to the upside to take out, for example, here this wick. So for this, price action has to go back to the upside. Here also, again, the Elliott wave count seems to be playing out. I think the 4 is in down here, and that means 5 is in process right now. So we should see here further continuation to the upside. And the Ethereum Bitcoin chart is also finally getting some bullishness. It still looks ugly as fuck to me. But here, the horizontal level of 0.05 Bitcoin is holding strong support here for the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. And I also expect here finally a move to the upside. And when we are breaking here above 0.055 Bitcoin, Ethereum will then most likely continue to run also in dollar value extremely well to the upside. Guys, that's it already for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I will be able to do tomorrow a video kind of around the same time, because I'm going again to Bangkok, have to come back. It's a hassle every time to do that, but I have to do it. But there is some positive news on that. I will have my lights. The shop just messaged me that they're ready for pickup. So tomorrow I will have also my professional lights here. So at least something that I will get out of it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I see you then again tomorrow.